our time here at Moss Park has come to an end, and really didn't see a lot of footage from us here because, well, as you can see, we're fogging up here again. You didn't see a lot of footage from us because it rained almost the entire time that we were here. So the day we got here, it was nice. We set everything up. We mistakenly forgot to look at the weather report, which hasn't rained. We haven't been in rain in, I'd say, like maybe one rainy night in like the last month or so. And set everything up, set out here for a little bit. Started to rain the first night we were here. The next day it just kind of drizzled, and then there was bad rainstorms. And then the third day, same thing. Now today we're leaving, and this is going to be fun putting it away because it's all wet. Normally this stuff gets all folded up and gets put down into the basement, but since it's still soaking wet, I'm just gonna wrap it all up, throw it in the bed of the truck, and set it back up when we get to our next spot. This is a beautiful park, other than the rain not really allowing us to get out and walk on any of the trails. It's a beautiful, beautiful park. I mean, just look at this. That's $22 a night. That's it. $22 a night for that. Now, we do not have sewer, so for us, 3 days max is our kind of not full hookup max. Our tanks are pretty full, but we're leaving here. So we've been at a national park, national forest, now state park, county park. I'm sorry, this is a county park. Now we're going to a big, large 1,000 trails in the Orlando area. It's going to be a different style of camping, but we're excited to get there. A little bit more about this park. Like I said, it's called Moss Park. It's in Orange County. It's like the Lake Nona, Florida area. It's $22 a night. 50 amp, 30 amp, water hookups. There's no sewer. There is a dump station on your way out. There's about 60 sites here, I'd say. And right now, only half of the campground is open for the month of March because they're working on the electrical on the other half. And then next month, this half will be closed while they work on the electrical upgrades here. So check them out. I'll put a link to where you can find it down in the description below. It's definitely worth it. Even if it's just for a couple nights here. It's a beautiful stay. We've had sandhill cranes come up to us. We've seen deer walking through. There is a lake. You can't really access it too easily, but you can drive to the front of the park and enjoy some time up there. The spots are huge. I mean, this spot has to probably be like, I don't even know, 80 feet. I mean, you can see here, I have the truck here. I'm not even sticking out. I have all that space, and then we still have room all the way to the back, and we're 40.5 feet. So I mean, there's easily, 70, 80 feet of space here. So no matter what size rig you have, you're gonna fit. I mean, it's just massive, and it's kind of secluded here. We have these trees here cutting us off from the next site. They're not on top of each other. When you have little kids, that's usually good for the neighbors, but it's a beautiful park. I highly recommend it. We are back at TTO, one of our favorite campgrounds, definitely our favorite 1,000 trails. It's our first winter here, even though it's March, so it's the end of winter, but it was a lot different than it was back in September and October when we checked in here. So I've seen and heard all the crazy stories about the long lines, only not being able to wait in the line on the main road. It wasn't too bad. It only maybe took us about a half hour to go through the whole check-in process. Had a golf cart show us exactly where we needed to go, so it's pretty simple, pretty easy. We're not going to be doing too much here. We do have a birthday to celebrate while we're here, but other than that, we're just going to kind of chill out and relax. So come along for the ride. Here we are at TTO, Claremont, Florida, with a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado watch. Some tornadoes have touched down within about an hour or so of here. So we are watching the tent. We secured it pretty tightly. Looking back, I should have taken it down before the rain started, but this is what we're gonna do. So it was gonna be a movie day today anyway, so makes it an even better movie day. Let's check on the girls. I think they're making a fort. Ooh, yeah. We got a fort going on in here. Rainy, windy, tornado, watchy, thunderstorm day. We'll whip up some air fryer grilled cheese. Let's go ahead and do that while the girls watch a movie. Yes, you can actually use your sink if you're just rinsing things off. If you put both of the countertop covers on, so that way you have more counter space here. It's a little trick here. So I'm going to rinse the strawberries, but I still have this area right here. So I have all this added countertop space now. Get a little fancy. And strawberry grilled cheese potato chip base, I guess. One's building a Play-Doh castle, and I'm trying to fix the oldest one's bike. So as we're going around the campground, her training wheel just popped off, which to me is a perfect sign that we're supposed to be done with these training wheels. But I wanted to raise the seat up, which I need to get all this rust off of here from being up in the winter for 3 months. Move the handlebars forward a little bit more, and I'm gonna raise these training wheels up without her knowing, slowly by slowly, little by little, and eventually they'll be gone. So we're gonna spend this nice beautiful day and head over to Lake Louisa State Park, check it out, go walk around. Hopefully we see some type of wildlife. We've been to a few different state national parks recently and haven't really seen much wildlife, so it's time we start seeing something around here.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast.
Of course, we picked the windiest day to come to Lake Louisa, but this state park is beautiful. It's $5 to get in. They do have a campground. They have some glamping cabins. I'll put a little bit more information down below in the description about the campground. This is a nice beautiful area. So if you are in TTO, Thousand Trails Orlando, maybe even the Clare Brook RV Resort, it's definitely worth the drive here. It's literally right down the road from TTO. It takes about 10 minutes to get here. A lot of trails. We're obviously not going to do too many with the 2 little kids, but we came here to have some lunch and check out one of these trails right around here. Hopefully, we see some animals. Haven't seen any yet.